Hey everybody, welcome back to the second installment of the YouTubes of the Dragon, where I do reacts for Prime Video and other various What on Prime related things because sometimes I like to relax and not just do all the heavy hitting hardcore academic sort of stuff that I do on my podcast. And if you have not listened to my podcast, you should check out Podcast of the Dragon. There is a link to it in the notes down below. So, What on Prime is releasing the trailer in just a few hours my time, and I have no doubt have released it by the time I actually get this out because I'm still really new to this video thing, and so I'm getting better and faster at it, but not that fast yet, and not so great yet. So I will have this up and I will have it edited hopefully within the next day or so, but I have no doubt that the teaser trailer is going to be out before I have this up on YouTube. So it goes. But today they put out this awesome, awesome picture of Moraine shot from behind with this beautiful gallery of opened arched windows looking out over the River Aranon and what must be the White Tower. I'm assuming that there was some actual manner of like Moraine saying what it was or Rosamund Pike saying what it was, but I wasn't paying close enough attention because I've had a lot of adulting I'm doing this week, which is one of the reasons why this probably isn't going to get out before the teaser trailer, which is adulting sucks, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Anyway, this picture, which I'm sure everybody is excited about, and I think one of the things I love the most about it is the colors. The colors are so great. I'm not going to go nuts about her costume because honestly, you need to go watch the Amerlin study to see Jess's nerdy breakdown because she understands like fancy old-timey fashion. So she goes hardcore nerd about her dress. So I'll put a link down for Jess's video because you should totally check that out. What I want to talk about is how whenever I had this vision of like the lands around Tar Valon, they always talk about it all kind of like sloping in the Caroline grass, and then there's just like gigantic Loose Theron's Dick Mountain and everything. I, for whatever reason, I guess always imagining rolling plains. I live in an area where it's just loads of trees everywhere, so I just imagined like brown rolling grass, like I just had a barren picture for whatever reason. It was like either a vision of the blood snow, so it was like snow and blood, or else just brown because, the world's burning up for half of the series, or just, just not this type of beautiful picture where there's just blue and green and it actually looks really lush and it will forever alter how I see Tar Valon now, and I love it. I love it. I love the color of the sky and just how it has that lovely washed through blue and white, and the color of the river is just. Mm. This is a river that is a navigable river that isn't filled with pollutants. I live on around a couple of major navigable waterways, and they're both, you don't want to eat any fish you catch in them. You'd eat fish that you caught in this. Swan, when she sneaks out of the tower to go fishing, she eats the trout she catches, or I don't think trout are a river fish. Salmon? Salmon. I know salmon are a river fish. I don't know if salmon would make it all the way up the Aranon. Whatever. Those fish are good to eat. This is gorgeous. I love the windows, like the arched gallery type windows. I don't know what you would call that with ancient architecture, but they're beautiful. I don't know if that's an actual building or if they just built the set like that, but they do such a good job of making it look both sturdy and old. And I just love how you can, if you zoom in, you see the towers that are obviously ringing or lined along the walls, just as they're described when you get the description of the city. I love it. So I am super excited. And yeah, I mean, Maureen's dress is great. And, I'm all with how, her pretty princess dress and her hair and everything, but honestly, I mean, I princess dresses are cool, but I'm more for like the more practical clothing when it comes to their costuming and attire. I'm looking for like the weapons, the harness, the accoutrements for rough and tumble. Princess dresses I'm not as into, so I'm more excited to see more of what she's going to wear when she's out running around or galloping on her horse, like in this badass picture right here. Isn't this cool? I am super stoked. I can't wait to see the teaser trailer, which at the time I'm recording is going to be coming out in about 8.5 hours, which I'll be asleep when it comes out, but I'll get to see it. I won't be able to do a react to it until later on in the day. And I'll get all of this edited and up on YouTube as fast as I can, which will be later than everybody who's, good and practiced at YouTube, but soonish, eventually, is better than never. I'm super stoked for Watt on Prime. I love this stuff that they're dropping for us. God, I love the colors in this picture. I'm so stoked. Awesome. And I still haven't figured out how to sign in to this with swelling music, sign out, any kind of a banner or anything. YouTube's of the Dragon is still very, very new. So I'll make this better and fancier as I get better at it. And, well, I'm never getting fancier, but, I'll figure this out and I'll get better. God, I love the colors.